Recorded live at the Gladiators Arena in Johannesburg, welcome to this David and Goliath battle between our brave contenders and the awesome athletes who stand in their way, the MTN Gladiators.
Hello South Africa and welcome to this, the very first episode of MTN Gladiators. Stand by for an hour of non-stop battle between the contenders and the mighty Gladiators. You ain't seen nothing yet.
That's right. Now remember, by the time we reach the end of this series, one male and one female contender will be crowned MTN Gladiator Champion and walk away with prizes valued at 40,000 Rand each.
It starts right here. It starts right now. Let's meet our first ever female contenders. They are Sandy Davies and Lisa de Speville. Sandy, please, don't tire yourself out like that. You haven't even got started against the Gladiators yet.
I've got so much energy, it's frightening.
Tell me, I know there's some special folks in the audience. I want you to tell me about one particular special lady out there today.
It's my mum and it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Mum.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Davies! Woo! Mother of Sandy. Happy birthday, Mother of Sandy. Okay, well, I know a lot of people from your home are going to wish you well on TV. Where are you from? Who are they watching on TV?
I'm from Douglasdale in Johannesburg, and all my supporters are right there, all my friends, my family, and all the guys from the gym. Thanks, guys.
Let's hear it for Sandy Davies. Good luck, Sandy. Good luck.
The contender I've got next to me is called Lisa. Lisa, tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from and what you're doing.
All right, Ursula, I'm from Johannesburg, and I'm really looking forward to this Gladiator show. It's going to be really good fun. I'd like to say hi to the Wits Underwater Club.
The Wits Underwater Club.
And also to all the people from my lab.
Well, they're all in the same corner. When you say people from your lab, what is it? Are you studying something medical?
Yes, Ursula, I'm doing my master's in the anatomical science department at Wits.
Not only strong, not only cute, but she's incredibly clever too. Let's hear it for Lisa!
Well, you've met the girls. Let's meet the boys. Will you welcome our male contenders, Eugene, Matzner, and Christo, Blignaut? Eugene, nice to have you on the show. You're the first up. It's the first of the first rounders. Tell us where you're from. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, originally I'm from Port Elizabeth. I've stayed in many different places throughout the world in my life. At the moment, I'm staying in Krugersdorp.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about your background, some of your sporting activities from your life so far.
Okay, well, I've done a lot of different sports and a lot of different activities throughout my life. But I think most exciting was when my father, who's in the audience at the moment, how's a dad?
Eugene's dad, where are you? Where are you, Eugene's dad? Vroom, vroom, Eugene. All right, tell me about dad. Tell me about dad.
Okay, well, he built a yacht for us, and the whole family went traveling for about a year, cruising around different parts of the world.
Okay, so do you think it's going to be plain sailing for you, this one?
Yeah, this is going to be easy, but I know these guys are big, and I know they're strong, and I know they're the best in the country, but I've got a big heart, and I'm giving it 1,000,000%.
Let's hear it for Eugene Matzner. Good luck, Eugene. All right.
Well, Christo, for quite a bit of time now, since we've been doing the training, you've been saying, Ursh, I want to get out there, and I want to crush some gladiators.
That's true. I want to go out with all my speed that I have, and I want to show them what I am made of.
Now tell us, what are you made of? Where are you from? Anybody special here rooting for you?
Okay, I'm coming from Pretoria. I'm studying engineering at the moment in Pretoria, and I do athletics for part-time and modeling. And my brother, he's here, sitting right there. They took away his wheels at the moment, but he's there. And the rest of my family is also there supporting for me.
You've met all the contenders. Join us after the break when the games begin on MTN Gladiators.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Every episode of MTN Gladiators features the Know the Show competition, so keep a close eye on proceedings. There are pay-as-you-go cell phone kits and cash prizes of R1,000 up for grabs later. Let's see how things shape up in our opening one-on-one game.
We're ready with our first event. It's Duel, and it's Lisa.
Lisa de Speville wears the yellow tonight. The 22-year-old medical student is a pocket dynamo, weighing in at 57 kilograms and measuring up at 1.62 meters.
She is up against Sahara.
A never-ending golden expanse, Sahara is the most experienced female gladiator in South Africa. Every grain of her 1.85-meter frame is built for the job.
To match referee Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
A blitz of a start by Sahara, and Lisa is dazzled in the spotlights. She's soaking up those hefty blows, and she can't get her own back. Bye-bye, Lisa. Well, with arms that long, who needs a pugil stick?
Lisa, just getting your helmet off there. You've got some serious support in this audience, but they couldn't keep you up long enough.
No, they couldn't. Sahara really packs a punch. She's very steady on the podium. Worthy opponent.
Sahara, I know you don't need the crowd to help you along because Duel is your game, but I think you had a lot of support as well as Lisa there.
No, this crowd is excellent. It's certainly helping. Glenn, I've been around for a while. Duel, as you know, is my favorite game, but I think Lisa she gave it a good shot there, didn't she?
She's so polite, you know. Sahara's so nice. You clobbered her, though, in the end.
But that's what I'm here for, Glenn.
Let's hear it for Sahara and for Lisa.
Sahara kicks off this South African series on an ominous note, and don't kick sand in her face, she'll probably eat it. And you.
Ready to do Duel, it's Sandy!
So what sort of defense can Sandy Davies offer on Duel? The 26-year-old looks like she has what it takes, with good upper body strength and a fighting spirit.
And she has the awful misfortune of bumping into Force!
Here comes the one-woman platoon at 1.73 meters and 72 kilograms. The super fit power athlete doesn't need any backstop on Duel.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Big hits from Force. Sandy knocked off balance, but she's back in touch and on top. Force takes a fling, and it's parade day for the private army of fans. Sandy involved in an enormous shock in event number 1 of MTN Gladiators, and the crowd can hardly believe it. Sandy tries to stay alive during the frontline assault from Force, is well and truly on the back foot, but then watches with relief as the Gladiators' right foot slips off the small podium.
I think there's a few people in here who are happy for Sandy at the moment. I want you to know, and I know Force is a hell of an athlete, you have just produced a heck of a shock there.
That was a miracle.
You stood your ground. It is not just about clobbering, it's about keeping your balance. That's critical, and you did it so well, Sandy.
She almost got me down, but I managed to stay up there and I won.
You're shaking like a leaf. She is making this mattress shake. She's making this arena shake. Sandy's got herself 10 points. Force, I know you love this game, but it was just... Force, it was just one of those things. You got caught.
You know what? It's about balance. The Force wasn't with me today. It was with her. She did really well. But I'm going to get her in the Gauntlet.
Thank you so much. It's here for Force!
Well, Force now knows how little space there is to maneuver up there, so she can keep to just that sort of tumbling. But Sandy is bouncing for joy with a quick-fire 10-0 steal on Lisa.
Ready to do Duel, it's Christo!
Christo Blignaut, a 25-year-old engineering student with a big cause to pursue. The man in yellow looks structurally sound at 1.8 meters and carrying 75 kilograms, and he's up against Granite, who poses ever such a slight threat on Duel. Granite is just under 2 meters, is very heavy, and is lethal.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Christo ducks the first blow, but Granite smashes him with the return one, and the contender is left with a perfect view of the arena ceiling. Granite is just like Elvis, the moving king of solid rock.
I know you're a big lad. I know for sure you're a fit guy. You knew you were up against Granite, but did you figure you'd last a wee bit longer than that?
A wee bit. That's why I ducked and I hope he would miss it, but he didn't.
Granite, yeah, I know this is serious business for you, Duel, but you could have made it last more than a couple of seconds for the crowd, man.
Glenn, I'm out here to do a job. This is Granite. Nothing moves Granite. When I take them, they're gonna go down.
They went down, Christo went down. Let's hear it for Christo and Granite.
Well, he means business. Put a contender in front of Granite, and that makes his day. And they love him to bits. Mind you, I wouldn't do anything else but smile and cheer if he was that close to me either.
Next up on Duel, we have Eugene!
Eugene Matzner is showing that you don't have to be in your 20s to make the MTN Gladiators grade, and he has the ideal proportions. Well, there's Dad helping to put some high octane into the tank of the 35-year-old meat trader. He's going to need it. He's up against 84 kilograms of prime fillet. Warrior's body has more lines cut into it than a diced onion, and he carries a punch that makes your eyes water too.
Over to referee Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Warrior loosens up those biceps and opens up Eugene's defenses like he's opening up the newspaper. No prizes for guessing who their hero is. A clear-cut and successful mission accomplished. Eugene's engine was stalling before he got out of first gear.
That was a fair old little battle against Warrior.
Yeah, it was. I expected to duck the first shot and then get around with the left, but he was quicker than I thought.
Hard luck, Eugene, no points. And the man who stopped you from getting any points was Warrior. Warrior, man, you took him out big time.
Yes, Glenn. I've got a message for him to go and tell all the other contenders back there that to take on a Warrior, it takes more than guts. I know he's got the heart, but these are muscles, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they always believe in saying that looks are deceiving. But with me, what you see is what you get. And congratulations.
What you see is what you get. Warrior stopped Eugene to get the points, but well done to the two of them. Let's hear it.
As Warrior exits center stage, Christo and Eugene are left wondering where their points are going to come from. Perhaps on the MTN Mountain.
Getting ready to face the MTN Mountain, the first female contender is Lisa. And she'll be followed by the fiery one. It's fire! Our second female contender. Let's hear it for Sandy! She's gonna be chased all the way up and possibly down by Nightshade! Here's the match referee, Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Gladiators, on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
60 seconds, that's all they have to race each other to the top of the MTN Mountain. Now that's tough enough, but when there are two gladiators chasing after them, it just seems plain unfair. It's heart-in-the-mouth stuff as Nightshade and Fire try to overcome the deficit. Fire lunges for Lisa, but she's down, and with only 17 seconds gone on the clock, surely she's home and dry. Nightshade is breathing down Sandy's neck, or should that be ankles? Oh, but she's let her contender slip as well. It's gripping stuff. In fact, the only ones who aren't gripping are the Gladiators. It's amazing what can happen in half a minute. Everyone just needs to come up for air for a second. And look, here comes Fire again, sizzling her way back up the mountain. Sandy is just a few moves from the top and the win. Oh, unbelievable stuff. Lisa's been given another lifeline. She must have axle grease on those shoes. Sandy hits the red light for the winning score of 10 points, and Lisa comes in under 60 seconds to earn herself 5. Sandy's mum just can't believe the charmed life of both girls. Sandy moves into a 15-point lead.
And the guys are ready for the MTN Mountain. Our first male contestant is Christo. And he's going up against Our second male contestant is Eugene. And he'll be running away from Davies. Now over to the match referee, Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Gladiators, go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, as it's the first round, the Hunted get a significant head start over the Hunters, but they've got to make that count. The internationally experienced Wildebeest and Blade launch themselves into attack mode. Christo is flying up, but Blade is cutting down that gap with each and every second. Eugene struggling on the halfway ridge, and Wildebeest has just organised himself some supper. Christo, meanwhile, has organised himself 10 points in a breathtaking 25 seconds. And the Blignaut Brigade are celebrating a brilliant expedition. After 2 events, Christo gets onto the score sheet first.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Don't forget the Know the Show competition coming up on tonight's MTN Gladiators. Pay-as-you-go cell phone kits and cash prizes of £1,000 are up for grabs later.
Ready to run the gauntlet, it's Lisa!
Stand by for 30 seconds of mayhem that we call Gauntlet.
She's going to be faced by Sahara! Fire! Quartz! Nightshade! And Force. Over to referee, Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Lisa embarks on her 30-second Gauntlet run. It's 1 against 5. The odds don't seem very even, but then MTN Gladiators isn't for sissies. Lisa is past Quartz in the 3rd zone, then glides past Nightshade, and she gets past Force with relative ease to complete a stormer of a run. Lisa displaying the ideal technique needed to evade the big hits, twisting and turning her way round the human obstacle.
Lisa! Lisa, that was terrific. You are through the gauntlet.
Thanks, Glenn. That was a great run. Well done, Gladiators.
Well done. I'm gonna sort them out later. They let you through the gauntlet. Let's bring Ingrid, our timekeeper, through here. Ingrid, how did Lisa do? I want to know first and foremost, is she through in the required time?
Glenn, you're not going to believe this. 19 seconds. Woo. It's 10 points.
Lisa's underwater hockey teammates are submerged in joy. She takes a rare 10 points for finishing in under 20 seconds.
Ready for the gauntlet, it's Sandy! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can Sandy make it a clean sweep for the women on Gauntlet? Well, not if Sahara can help it. Fire tries to stem the tide, but Sandy's got a head down and motors past Quartz. Nightshade manages a few seconds of containment in the 4th zone, and now it's the big test against Force at number 5. But it's just not the Gladiators' day. Sandy through the gauntlet and looking fresh enough to do it all over again.
Sandy! You're through the gauntlet, that's the most important thing, but you had a fair old tussle of Force at the end there.
She's a force, all right.
You are through the gauntlet, Sandy. Let's bring Ingrid in here, our timekeeper, because it went on for a wee bit. We think you've possibly got some points. Let's hear from Ingrid.
Glenn, that's 20 seconds and 6 tiny little ones. Unfortunately, 5 points.
5 points. Let's hear it for Sandy.
Well, 5 points is better than a kick in the teeth, although on MTN Gladiators you sometimes end up with the points and a kick in the teeth. Lisa tightens the gap in this high-scoring battle. It's not that easy for the men, though.
Ready to run the gauntlet. We have Christo. And he is up against Tusk, Wildebeest, Warrior, Blade, and Granite. Over to referee Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Christo knows this is going to be 30 seconds of serious punishment. The male gladiators are desperate to make amends after the whitewash of their female teammates, and it's showing. Warrior gives his man a rough ride. Well, gladiators are allowed to hit and block, but they can't hold, and referee Cyril literally instructs Blade to let go. Now it's the last line of defense. Granite. Christo trying to burrow his way through, but he'd need a jackhammer to break down this gladiator. Well, that's the whistle. Christo happy to be in one piece. Granite claiming victory, but the ref wants a word.
I believe you have a ruling for us. It looked very, very tight at the end. Christo was being held up by Granite. What do you say?
No, not by Granite. He was held up. He's held up by Blade in the wrong area. We'll restart it. We will restart it in that area with 7 seconds to go.
Drama then
3,
with 7 seconds
2,
left.
1, go!
Christo goes to the big lead. Oh, Mum and Dad don't like it, but that's exactly why those red crash mats are placed outside the gauntlet as well.
Contender, you now have 5 seconds to get to the end. 3.
This one's lasting forever,
2,
and Granite's
1.
rock face is being tested to the limit. An incredible incident-packed gauntlet ends in success for the contender. He can't contain himself, and Granite is furious. The Blignaut have gone ballistic, but those are the toughest points Christo will ever score. Granite shows his sportsmanship. That's good to see. But you can understand his frustration, having been ordered by the ref to take on Christo in his zone no fewer than 3 times, and the pot just boiled over a little at the end.
You're through. You're through. You had so many bites at the cherry there, you mustn't have any teeth left.
Yeah, that was quite close. I was hoping he's not coming back for me.
I want to know, is Cyril Mitchell your mate or what?
No, I don't know, but thanks, Cyril.
Well done, Christo. You're through the gauntlet. Ingrid, very quickly. I can see Granite lurking in the background. Ingrid, what was the official time in the end?
28 seconds, 5 points.
5 points to Christo. Granite, I know you don't like anybody to get past, but he had a couple of shouts at it. Your teammates did their best, but in the end, a lot depended on you stopping Christo.
Yeah, he was lucky to get past as far as he did. But hey, took him 3 times to get past Granite.
Let's hear it for Christo and Granite.
Christo thanks his lucky stars for the 5 points. Now, can Eugene make his mad dash for glory?
Ready to run the gauntlet, it's Eugene. And it's over to Cyril Mitchell.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Eugene dips low into Tusk and scrambles past his zone and then gets into a near fist fight with Davies. Oh, that's a novel approach. I must say, I'd rather run over Warrior than meet him face-to-face in Gauntlet 2. 10 seconds left, and Blade highlights the all-round team effort of the Gladiators here. He knows that Granite behind him is tired, so takes the full responsibility on his shoulders, literally. Poor Eugene feels the brunt of it. A brilliant defensive effort from the sharpest Gladiator in the country. Eugene out of luck and out of time in Zone 4. Well, he tried to walk over Warrior here, but the mighty Gladiator was having none of it. Unfortunately for Eugene, no points on offer for audacity. That's how things stand after 3 events. Christo with a 15-point lead.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN?
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. It's time to hang on for dear life.
Our next game is Hang Tough, and hanging in there, our first female contender. Here is Lisa!
Lisa still full of bounce and ready to test her upper body strength against the meanest Hang Tough campaigner around.
Up against
Quartz, an ever-present, ever-reliable source of power. I'd have her on my side any day. She throws those 72 kilograms around in breathtaking fashion.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
The object of the game is for the contender to get past the Gladiator and reach the other podium for 10 points, or at very least reach the red scoring zone of rings and just hang on in there for 5 points. The Gladiator's job is to swing out to greet the contender, but they never offer tea and cake. Quartz snaps the contender from the rings like a twig. Lisa probably happy to have avoided incurring too much physical damage.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa. It was tough, wasn't it? You really did try hard.
It was good. I had a good swing going. Quartz is very good on the rings.
Geez, Quartz, that was like a stroll in the park for you. You were out there like a shot, legs wrapped around her and just brought her down.
It was fantastic. I really enjoy this. This is my most reliable one. I'm strong in it. She did well, but I was better.
She sure was better. She's not one of the toughest minerals underground for nothing.
Our next 2 girls up for Hang Tough. Let's hear it for Sandy! Sandy's going to be counting those rings up against a phenomenal gladiator called
Gold, the effervescent dancing queen. Game for a laugh, in fact, game for absolutely anything that looks like a jaw. She's just 55 kilograms, but she laps up all the fun.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Gold, very light and nimble, versus Sandy, who's made it quite clear that she hasn't been looking forward to Hang Tough. Gold closing in for the kill now. But it appears as though Sandy has given her the slip. Where did that move come from? Now, if Gold can just stop laughing for a second, maybe she can compose herself and reel Sandy back in. But they must keep swinging, otherwise they're going to run out of steam and struggle to reach that next ring. Sandy's comfortably in the red scoring zone, but she's desperately looking to traverse so she can get onto that platform and score the full 10 points. The clan willing their girl to hang in there for just a few more seconds. Gold appears to have lost her momentum and is just out of grappling range. Cyril Mitchie finally blows it. Sandy drops immediately, but she's done enough to earn some points.
You must be feeling great.
I feel fantastic because I could never do that when we were training.
You've done so well, Sandy. Hanging tough there. You've earned yourself 5 points. Gold, she was a phenomenal contender. She really gave you a run for your money.
She was outstanding. She did really, really well. And yeah, congratulations.
And she got you sort of in a little bit of a tangle there.
Got me sweating a bit and hanging, hanging tough. But well done.
Let's hear it then for our contenders, Sandy and our gladiator Gold!
Sandy then extends her lead and the length of her arms a little. She's now 15 points ahead of Lisa with just the eliminator to come.
For the contenders, we have Christo! And for the gladiators, this man is tricky. This man has got all the moves. It's Spider!
Oh, I wish he wouldn't do that. Spider is one of the most dynamic and gymnastic of all gladiators and loves Hang Tough. And he has a wealth of international gladiators experience.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready?
Going down, guys.
3, 2, 1.
It's Christo versus Spider, and he's really swinging big time towards the Gladiators platform. Here he comes, the killer move from the Spider. He's got him in his web. But Christo is hanging tough and somehow manages to wriggle loose. No kicking is allowed in this game, but raising the feet is. Spider must be kicking himself with all 8 of his legs. Well, the crowd has gone absolutely loopy. Can Christo reach the other platform? The Spider looks doomed. Yes! Christo Blignaut squishes the Spider and claims a superb 10 points, and he's got every right to jump for joy.
Christo! Phenomenal man are you. Well done, Christo.
Thank you.
You did it. You did it.
I don't know where he got his name from, Spider. But I showed him a thing or two, did I not? So I feel excellent.
Congratulations, Christo. Well, Spider. The web is, how shall I put it, growing smaller?
It never grows smaller, Ursula. Christo's an excellent contender, he did very well. You know, the guys tend to underestimate the Spider. Guys, don't let this be a lesson to you all, because it's not going to happen again. I'm going to go back there, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to get my legs wrapped around you this time. But next time, guys, it's not going to happen. Nice going, Christo.
Next time, Christo, he might bring you down yet. Let's hear it for Christo and Spider!
Spider runs off with his tail firmly between his 8 legs on this occasion. Now let's check out Eugene.
And ready to hang tough, we have Eugene!
A romantic touch from the contender. Let's see if he can kiss the Gladiator goodbye. He's up against one of the most experienced of the lot.
And he'll be going all out against possibly one of the biggest men I have seen in my entire life. It's the Gladiator called Tusk!
He's 1.91 meters of solid elephant and a world beater for South Africa on the international scene.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready?
Down.
3, 2, 1.
The sign of the Tusk and the sign of a very confident Gladiator. But let's see if he can finish the job. Oh, Tusk has lost his rhythm. He's battling to find the right ring for the swoop. Eugene must take this gap while it's there. Eugene looking good. Now he has to traverse away from that corner and get onto the Gladiator's platform. Well, there's the answer to that question. Tusk has made up for the earlier mistake, and Eugene is a has-been.
Oh, Eugene. You just can't beat these guys.
I thought I had him, but he traversed pretty well.
You gave him quite a run around there.
Yeah, I tried to. This is actually one of my strongest games, so well done.
But you were up there for long enough, though. Tusk, power, real power.
Who says that your elephant can't hang? Lost my direction, but he came straight to me. It was very easy. He did well, almost got to the end, which is great, but well done, Bait.
That completes the 4 events. They'll be happy to see the back of the Gladiators. Christo leads by 25 points.
We're all set up for the eliminator. It is do or die time on MTN Gladiators. Join us after this break.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. The eliminator course is set up. It's do or die time. Let's go.
Sandy leads Lisa 30-15, a 15-point difference, which, when halved, gives her a 7.5-second head start for the eliminator. It's winner takes all.
Well, we're right here at the start of the eliminator course, and I'll tell you what, these 2 ladies are pumped up and ready to go. We have you, young lady, who have a 7.5-second lead. Sandy, are you going to be able to keep that lead?
I can only try, but I think I'm going to do it.
You're looking strong, you're pumped up, as is Lisa. Lisa, 7.5 seconds behind.
Ursula, 7.5 seconds is nothing when it comes to the eliminator. See what happens at the end.
Time is not really of the essence. Let's see how these 2 girls do. Good luck, Sandy and Lisa. Here's the match referee, Telemetry.
Sandy, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Lisa, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Sandy's on her way. Or is she? Well, this is where the bashing the contenders took against the mighty Gladiators takes its toll. These up and over bars are just the first in a long line of tortuous obstacles, and here comes Lisa. The Lisa fan club knows this is the moment of truth. Can she haul back those 7.5 seconds? Well, it's looking very likely. Sandy has come unstuck at the rope, and Lisa is the new leader. What a turnaround. That's how quickly any head start can evaporate on the eliminator. Sandy's mob is urging her on. She's done so well against the MTN Gladiators tonight, but does she have the killer instinct for this ultimate showdown against Lisa? Another grueling test of upper body strength, and Lisa has won this section hands down. Lisa into the spider's web, an ugly and confusing obstruction of elastic bands that can really slow a contender down. But Sandy will know there's still plenty of hope here. Onto the cargo net for the energy-sapping climb to the highest part of the eliminator circuit. Sandy frees herself from the web and appears to have lost no more ground since her slow journey over the skyladder. But Lisa makes it to the top first. Sandy still battling to come to terms with the cargo net. Onto the zip line, which plummets the contender from the very rafters of the Gladiators arena. Sandy has some serious catching up to do. Lisa just needs to keep things tidy for the dreaded Travelator. But here comes the girl in blue. Lisa can't afford to fail the biggest test of the night. Lisa de Speville, the 22-year-old medical student, swings her way into round 2, and her supporters will be swinging tonight as well. The ladies' contest is not complete, though. Sandy collects her thoughts and puts her faith in her feet. Sandy Davies comes home after seeing that healthy advantage at the start of the eliminator turn to dust, but Mum and all her fans are so proud.
Lisa, your fans are going wild. It's so appropriate. They are right here for you at the finish. They really helped you along there.
They did. Thanks, Wits Underwater Club. Thanks, Lab. Family, friends. Thank you.
Terrific eliminator. You really didn't seem to have a problem. You had that delay at the start, but once you'd caught up, you were never, ever seconded again.
Not a chance, Glenn. Eliminator's my favorite.
Normally kills everybody. I mean, both the ladies are so terrific. You were both excellent. But you were comfortable as well when you hit the Travelator. A little stumble, but you recovered.
That's right. Travelator's just like a treadmill on a big incline.
Lisa is through to the next round. Let's hear it for Lisa.
You made it past all of those obstacles to the end of the eliminator, but just not fast enough.
Shocking start. Shocking. Don't know what else to say. Pace school went on the day. Well done, Lise.
Congratulations. Let's hear it for Sandy and Lisa.
A terrific contest. I'm sure there'll be drama in the men's eliminator too. Christo has that 25-0 lead on Eugene, and with a 12.5-second head start, he has all the aces.
Well, certainly after all their training and all of the grueling effort they've gone through to get to here, these two contenders, Christo and Eugene, they tell me are as ready as ever to go through the eliminator course. Christo, you are 12.5 seconds. That's a head start over Eugene.
Yes, I told my brother that I will be his legs for this competition and I will not disappoint him.
Eugene, you've got quite a task ahead of you. Not only does he have a 12.5-second lead, but he also has the commitment and a weight on his shoulders that he says is going to carry him all the way through to the finish.
Sure, look, Christo is a great athlete. I can't worry about him being in front of me or behind me. I have to just look at each obstacle that I go over and give it my best shot.
And I know that the both of you just want to get out there and finish the eliminator course. So let's hear it for Christo and Eugene.
Well, that's the great thing about this crowd. An entire section is rallying behind Eugene, the clear underdog.
Christo, you have a 12.5-second lead. You will go on the first blow of the whistle. Eugene, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Away he goes, Christo Blignaut, a man with a mission. The face of his wheelchair-bound brother is etched with tension, but Christo looks like the coolest customer in the house. The long and near impossible chase is on for Eugene, and he has nothing to lose. But look at this, Christo is away like a man possessed. For Eugene, giving away such a big head start has really cost him dearly. It's a huge mountain to climb, and his struggle continues. Christo gets set to pounce on the cargo net. Eugene drops from the sky ladder and has to hope for a clear and fast trip through the spider's web if he's to have any real chance of winning this one. Christo makes the return trip to the arena floor. He just has to keep his cool now. But Eugene is on fire. After a terrific cargo net climb, he's reduced the deficit to 7 seconds. And Christo really has to watch his step now. Christo gets those pistons oiled, and up he goes. A dazzling display by the 25-year-old engineering student. Ecstasy and relief from the Blignaut family. Now let's see Eugene home. Oh, the ordeal of having to chase so hard has sapped everything from the brave Eugene. I know, madam, it's exhausting, isn't it? Come on, Eugene, you can do it this time. The Matzner family is absolutely finished, but Eugene isn't. Ingrid, the assistant referee, reminding Eugene to keep his head up. That's the secret here. This big crowd has willed him home. Eugene flat on his back, but what a brilliant chase. No one goes home without finishing the eliminator.
For you, it was always going to be so tough, Eugene. You've done so brilliantly throughout Gladiators, throughout this episode. You had that deficit to catch up. It was always going to be a tough eliminator for you.
Yeah, look, I thought the eliminator would be a lot easier. It was just a lot more difficult than I expected on the day.
Let's hear it for Eugene!
Well, Christo, you did it. You dinkum went and got your way all through the eliminator to win this round.
Thank you very much. I told my brother I will do it, and I'll do it. Go, Vessel! Go!
Well, Christo, we are also very proud of you. We know it wasn't easy, though you made it look like a stroll in the park. There must have been some difficult moments there.
But everything went out well, and I just took my time and I breathed in.
Let's hear it for today's winner of the opening round, Christo!
And now it's your chance to be a winner on MTN Gladiators in the Know the Show competition, with pay-as-you-go cell phone kits and cash prizes of R1,000 up for grabs. Just answer this easy question. Which gladiator caught Lisa in Hang Tough? Call us right now on 083 910 1111 and you could be a winner.
That wraps things up for this very first historic episode of MTN Gladiators. High drama from start to finish.
That is exactly what we had, and if you want a whole lot more of that, be sure to join us next time right here on MTN Gladiators.
Bye-bye for now.
Do you have the speed, the strength, the heart to be a winner? It's not for beginners. Deep down in your soul, are you an MTN gladiator?
Shore Travel will take the final winners of MTN Gladiators on a luxury Caribbean cruise. A terrific prize. Shore Travel Centres, South Africa's largest travel network. And if you'd like a part of the action as a contender, then call this number, 083 910 9000.
Do you think you've got what it takes?
Then call this number. We look forward to beating you.